What's up, guys? MB Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Carlos Takam versus Jerry Forrest, which will be a 10-rounder in the heavyweight division. And this fight will be on the ESPN, ESPN Plus, or on the ESPN app, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, Thursday, July 9th, from the MGM Grand Conference Center in Las Vegas. And to get into both fighters, Carlos Takam is a former world title challenger based out of Cameroon, now living in France. He has a record of 38-5 with 1 draw and 28 knockouts. He's fought against world-class opposition, but he lost to all of them, I gotta say. He lost to Joe Parker, Anthony Joshua for the unified titles. He lost to Povetkin by KO for the silver WBC title back in 2013. He's got a draw versus Mike Perez. And he's also got one more loss to Derek Chisora by knockout for a WBO regional belt. And in the Joshua fight, that's definitely his best opponent he's faced. He lost by 11th round knockout, and that fight was for the unified titles, IBF and WBA, I believe so. And that was before Joshua picked up the WBO from Parker. But when he fought Parker, he lost by 10-round decision, and the fight was in New Zealand, I believe in 2016 or 2015. But this fight could be very close between Takam and Forrest, being that I think Takam hasn't been in his prime for about 4 years now, since I think Takam's prime was in 2013 to 2016 when he was fighting better opposition. Maybe 2013 to 2017, but it's around that 4-year gap or 3-year gap where he was fighting better opponents, and he's got decent wins to his credit. And his opponent, Jerry Forrest, is 26-3 with 20 knockouts. And he is coming off a win versus a slouch who was 3-25. But before that, he fought Jermaine Franklin, and he got robbed, in my opinion. He should definitely have a win versus Franklin, and that should have sent that hype train off its tracks. But I believe that fight was in August or July of 2019, I believe so. I'm pretty sure it was in July of 2019. And on that card, it was supposed to feature Otto Wallin and BJ Flores. But then Forrest versus Franklin was promoted to the main event after that fight was pulled from the card. And in my opinion, I thought he beat Franklin 96-94. But he got robbed by split decision, as one judge gave it his way and the other two was Franklin's way. And the commentators on that Showbox card were agreeing with me that they thought Forrest won that fight. And that definitely would have been a great win for him. And he was also supposed to fight Filip Hrgović April 18, 2020 on the Prograis versus Hooker card, but that was canceled and postponed because of the coronavirus pandemic. But now he's facing a Takam in a fairly even fight, in my opinion. But Forrest's other defeats were to Michael Bounty Hunter by lopsided decision, losing every round to Forrest. And he's also got a KO loss to Gerald Washington, which is a little odd, since Washington isn't really known for his KO power. And in my opinion, I think Forrest doesn't have a bad chin, but those losses to Hunter and Washington were in, I think, 2013. I believe so. So that was about 7 years ago. But my prediction for this fight, it could go either way, actually, by decision. Even though these guys do have power, I think Forrest maybe edges it out in power, since he's got 20 knockouts in his 26 fights. In his 29 fights. And he's got 26 victories. So, I do predict this fight to go the distance 100%, because I think both guys got good chins. Even though they got good power, as I said before, I don't think someone's going to get knocked out here. But the winner by decision, I think it'll be Carlos Takam, probably edging it out very close. I think it could go 96-94 or maybe 95-95 a draw, since Forrest may be in his prime right now. Even though he's in his 30s, I think he's in his prime since he's coming off of a KO win, and before that, I think he beat Jermaine Franklin. I think he is in his prime. But can a prime Jerry Forrest beat a past his prime Carlos Takam? I'm not too sure, since Takam has the more experience, facing better fighters, and he's just fought way more rounds and has about, I think Takam has about 44 fights to his credit. and Jerry Forrest has only got 29. So my final prediction is Takam to get the win by unanimous decision, probably like 96-94, or who knows, 97-93 could be the scores. And that's really it. I'm going to be boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.